Good evening. Happy Friday, guys. We made it to the weekend. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. You're Insanity. How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing? Looking forward to the weekend. Legends 86. How you doing, buddy? It's finally time. We're going to play some Wild Hearts. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, so let's get on into it. You guys doing okay and enjoying your Friday? So I did play for 20 minutes and 4 seconds just to check it out. But we'll go ahead and start a new one. I think I can redo the 20 minutes. While the cutscene's playing, I'm gonna go get my drink I left in the kitchen. Not so great. Getting more sick. Might head over to the doctor's office. Probably a little late to go to the doctor, huh? But yeah, it sucks that you're sick. You should probably not do that. So go ahead and get better, and then we won't have to worry about that, huh? I am really, 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 really tired. Yeah, I was doing some more construction today, and it definitely took it out of me. But on the plus side, it's coming together. All right. Gonna get you. Yeah. Is that a boar-shaped tree or a tree-shaped boar? It is. It is very, very pretty. And the stream is in 1080. So. Oh, it's alright. Yeah, I'm not sure about the katana yet. Like, I still got Monster Hunter stuck in my head. Does the boar have pork? It doesn't seem to. Okay. Was it this way? No, it's this way. Then probably a tree. Yeah, I didn't have anything on it. I'll go sneak up on him. Quite the option to have. Did it poop on me? Lesser cane antler. Okay. Well, at least it didn't poop. Had enough of that Wednesday night. That's music? Hey, we found a Lego. Lego my Lego. The game is definitely very Eastern, huh? We're supposed to go back the way we came? I guess we follow the butterflies. Looks like a Lego, yeah. Oh, dude, it's at our camp. Ah, you eating my food, man.
You come from afar, do you not? Perhaps fate has had a hand in our paths crossing here. Let us talk a while.
Okay.
So, a visitor in the land of the East. You do realize Asma is fraught with danger. Mountains and rivers, the source of their great power. Land shaped to their will. Yes, I speak of Kemono, rampant in these parts. Few humans remain, driven from what is now Kemono territory for lack of sustenance. Ha ha ha. Listen to me preaching to Buddha. For one look at you speaks volumes. The gauntlets that back your hands, the blade at your side. You are no stranger to Kemono. You derive from an ancient clan, one that made Kemono its business. You are a hunter, huh?
If you say so, man. Sounds a little like Yoda. Yeah. I guess they're going for, you know, old wise man, not wise guy.
Yes. The epitome of the hunter creed you are. And what am I, you ask? Ah, simple musician, of course. My name is Muzina, shall we say?
Yeah, I was just looking at his voluptuous flowing tail. Yeah. Why the mask?
This is my visage. Underneath, there is nothing. And everything. Not a sight for the faint-hearted. Still, we are here to talk not of me, but of you. I wish to know every detail. From whence did you arrive in this land?
I don't know. From the northern provinces.
The North. A fierce land with still fiercer hunters, I hear. Sadly, the days of hunters being revered in Hinomoto are long gone. To the west, samurai battle not kimono, but each other. Hunters facing hunger these days are many. Some have turned their hands to farming, others to thieving.
I was always a drifter.
Always? Born a drifter, then? Come now. You have lived with others, worked with others, shown as a fine hunter among others. So you leave your home and travel to Azuma by yourself, yet pursue a life as a hunter still. Why? What compels you to hunt?
Bro, I have no idea. Money real quick. Well, I don't want kimono driving humans out.
Indeed. Many see kimono as a threat. Nature at its most fierce. So you strive to protect. A motive shared by the hunters of all. And the reason behind much of what they developed. Ha! Forgive me. With age, a curious compulsion to counsel comes. Well, it is clear to me now. You have a strong will. And where there is a will, there is a way. Your goals may yet change. Recall, as you journey on, a hunter yields not. Yes, Azuma may well be the place for you. Anyway, enough of this lengthy commerce. Your Nabipot has had ample time to stew. I will disturb you no more. You have a hunger to satisfy.
I'm gonna take the house off my head. So I hope we actually find out what the hell is going on with this guy, because this is some cryptic BS, and I hope it's not that just like cliche, like traveler weird. Yeah. Ah. Does get the Monster Hunter vibe. Yeah, it I mean, I guess that's a genre now, the like Monster Hunter or Hunter genre. It's basically like well, I'd say like a more Eastern Monster Hunter, but I didn't play like the first 4 generations, so I don't know if they were more Eastern. I know like Rise is, but I guess I don't mean setting, I mean like development style, like if that makes sense. Like, you know how, especially with MMOs, you can absolutely tell the difference between a Western developed one and an Eastern developed one. It just has that like Eastern developed feel, which I believe it was developed in the East, so there you go. So let's see. I guess. Yeah, we'll go with the stock guy here. Oh, we can change him up anyway. Yeah, I'm not usually one for spending too long in a character creator, but why the hell not? Ooh, yeah, that guy's been around. I don't know. I kind of like the. I like the regular one. Though. I mean, this all looks fine to me. So what kind of hairstyles we got? Oh, that is cool as hell, yo. That's actually pretty cool, too. Okay, so some of the hairstyles are legit pretty cool. Yes! Gorgeous. See, do we go with the fabulous mohawk? This one is really, like, unique and cool. I think we go with the fabulous mohawk. Oh, it's like a preset hair. Okay. So I could just do plain, like, hairstyles. Faux hawk. Oh god, there's so many, like, options for the hair. Top of head, front of head. Oh my god. Alright, well, we could always go back to the preset. Can't wait to see all the colors. Yeah, there's definitely some colors, huh? Do we have options there? Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like the pink. So many options. Which one is going to give me the most defense against the monsters? Okay, this is both the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen and the most legit thing I've ever seen. Oh. I want stubble or like clean shave? Yeah, I'll go with stubble. Alright, hair color. Alright, so main color. This is ridiculously in-depth. Looks like this is going to be a character stream. I know, right? Like... Can I zoom out? No. Yeah. Oh god, I put pink highlights in my beard too. Yeah. Well, that's the colored ends. We'll just leave that. We'll just leave it. Maybe that's just how it is there. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's the thing. We have no idea. At least I don't have any idea what the hell's going on with the world. So we could, like, go to town and then, like, everybody has, like, green and pink hair and, like, that could totally be normal, right? Oh, I see. So they're independent. Okay. I mean, we can skip the makeup. Body. We want to be pretty tall boy, right? Like, we have a big head. Boldness. Oh yeah, dude is swole, right? Dude is shredded. Okay. Bust. Is that my... Get some moves. Some man titties. Stride length. Okay. We'll just leave them default. Okay. Undergarments. Oh my god. I could be a ninja. Yeah, that is a very Monster Hunter like set of underwear there, isn't it?
Let's use this. You never know.
Yes.
Completed.
That one.
Prepared for the worst.
No, this one.
All in place. Farewell.
Everything's in place.
Too slow.
All right, that's better.
I know just the thing. All boxed off. Everything's in place. See how you like that?
All in place.
Finished. Let's do this.
That was good.
It's complete.
No, this one.
Nikita.
Personality. Is that just like my idol stance? Yeah, that one. Hide headgear. Oh, we can leave the headgear on. All right.
Tell me, do you have a destination in mind? Or might I offer a suggestion? East of the sacred mountain here, beyond the old Blossom Trail known as the Harugasumi Way, lies Minato, a small town where the few hunters that remain in Hinomoto gather. With its inhabitants, you may perhaps share.
Ooh, chilling.
It draws near. You recognize the signs, of course. The land consumed by the territorial craving of the Kemono. Before long, you will be trapped. A lone hunter, frozen solid in a natural ice house.
Take down the kimono.
Spoken like a true hunter. Do you feel it? The quarry is close. This will be the measure of your mettle.
Aw. They're just little cute boys.
This is a true hunt now the hounds are here. Time to put your skills to the test.
Ah! Oh, that was cool.
Good. Very good.
That would have been cooler if I'd have hit him with it.
The ringleader. Venture on.
Okay, so yeah, I gotta carve.
Into the snowstorm. But venture with
Dude,
caution.
they're still like alive when you're carving them. Small kimonos. Fighting? Oh yeah, that's not gonna mess with the encoder. Definitely seems to have a thing for like walking up logs. Hunt down the kimono responsible for the snowstorm. It's gonna run out of stamina. Likes logs, yeah. It's log. Bro, you ugly. It's Kmart Luna Garen. Oh, where we go? Woo-ha! Oh yeah, the jump. Where's my help? Ow, bar. Oh. So yeah, the jump button in this game is roll in Monster Hunter, so I'm trying to Monster Hunter roll and I'm jumping. Look, I was just kidding when I called you Kmart Luna Garen, okay? No, dude, you probably should have finished me off. It's Kmart Zora Magdaros, yo. And the title drop. Yeah. So is that the flagship, the budget Zora Magdaros?
Wanting still. Yet a thread of hope remains, perhaps.
Lego my Lego.
Let it weave this seed
Wait, what?
into your soul. Let the spirits in the Karakuri join your own. Let them drive you to hunt. For that is your destiny.
What is going on with his mask? That was weird.
Find Minato. Find the home of the hunters. Only there will your journey truly begin.
Okay, what the hell's going on with that guy for real? Why do I have a house on my head? Alright. Head to Minato. Healing water. Recover health. Use up to recover health by drinking healing water. Special kind of water you can collect on the hunt or draw in greater quantities from the ground around ancient trees. So that's my health potion. Yeah. Alright, that's my mega potions. Okay, I like that kind of tutorial. Where it's like, hey, press this button. Okay, now press this button. Alright, look, see what it did. Cool. Karakuri are special devices used by hunters. They come in various shapes and sizes, and they help with locating and downing kimono. To conjure, left bumper and face button. To dismantle, left bumper and right stick. Okay. Oh, okay. Click Karakuri thread to conjure a crate. Karakuri thread is the material you need to conjure Karakuri. You can extract it from rocks and trees once you locate it using left trigger hold. Hunter vision. Okay. I just went mining. Oh, okay, so I have 10, right? Oh. Want all the character. Scale high walls by conjuring crates. Use crates to attack. That was cool as hell. Give me your small scale. It's a small scale attack. Okay, so they were eating the tree boar.
Yeah.
So the leaf lizards eat the tree boars. Got it. Left trigger hold activates your hunter vision. Gives you the ability to locate trees and rocks from which you can extract Karakuri thread. That also allows you to see floating threads that can guide you through the wilderness. Oh, so like shows me my quest objectives. Core stone. So it looks like there's a certain amount I can hold. Howard, I didn't see it. Howard Gashami Way. Travel point at giant tree trunk camp discovered. Oh, I got a camp. Okay. Do I have a map? I do. I don't know if it is, but it feels so huge. Alright, what's up with you? I don't mean to interrupt. Conjure campfire, conjure a hunter's tent, draw some healing. Conjure a dragon Karakuri. How do I know? Like, is there a... Oh, okay, I see. It says select Karakuri. Basic Karakuri. Campfire. Tent. Let's put a tent over yonder. Dragon Pit isn't powerful enough. Unlock Dragon Pit so you can conjure Dragon Karakuri. Unblock Dragon Pits. Is that... Oh, that's the water. Alright, so stocking up on pods. How do I unblock... Touch Dragon Pit. Okay, so you can make the camp bigger. Unblock and large. You can now conjure more dragon karakuri here. By unblocking dragon pits, you could increase the capacity of the dragon pit in the surrounding area. Draw healing water from the ground around ancient trees. I did that. Construct a well there so you can draw water. Okay, so there's already a well there. Okay, makeshift canvas shelter from which a hunt can be staged. Any number of hours can be whiled away in one of these, but if it's during a hunt, Kemono may well slip away and regain some strength. Okay, so travel point at giant tree trunk camp unlocked. So you got to build your own camp. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fire is an essential part of every hunter's life. As a focal point of a camp, sit around and contemplate the mechanics of the hunt and wait for fellow hunters that may join you. The flames offer a few flickers of tranquility amid the mayhem. Oh, so that costs like fire capacity. Well, that's interesting. Put it over here by the tent. Assume I can move it. Yeah, this is a little weird, but let the woman rest in the tent. Hey, come on now. What the heck? Okay, that got my attention. Jump scares, really? Yeah, just sleep it off, my girl. Hunt the Kemono to protect the camp. Alright, my first hunt. Alright, what's warm myself do? Can I, like, heal up? Oh, play online. Decide what to hunt next. Okay. Oh, and it does heal me up. Good to know. Alright, small kimono, karakuri. Okay, well, did anybody see which way? Oh, I bet you this will tell me, or not. Ancient lumber. Mom, can we have shrine ruins? We have shrine ruins at home. Rage Tail. Okay, so that's like an SOS. Millet. Oops. Ah! Bro, no, don't at me, bro. Okay. He was much less impressed with that than I expected. Can I cut his tail? It's funny that it just happens to be right next to a healing thing. Oh, he broke my stuff. Not cool, bro. No, wrong button. Oh god. Even the drinking animation looks like Monster Hunter. Yeah, it does. Like, it really does, like, look like budget Monster Hunter. Ow. What? What's he doing? Ah, I missed. Ow. Oh, dude straight up smacked me. Oh, look how the target's changing. No, 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 no! Ah! If they attempt to flee to safety, if they're injured, you can give chase with hunter vision. Alright, so do I have to sharpen? I don't see any sort of, like, sharpness gauge. Core star. Okay, so that'll point me where they're at. Do I need sesame seeds? That's good if I ever need to open a door. Use left to eat food you've managed to acquire. Eating will give you strength. But food that you eat has a variety of effects on your performance as a hunter. Each meal contributes to fullness, and when completely full, you can eat no more. Once the effects of food wear off, you must rest in the tent before you can have your next meal. So, you know, Monster Hunter. That's pretty cool. I didn't like having to sharpen every few minutes. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a mechanic in the game, and I just got used to it. It definitely sucked with certain weapons, right? Like, okay, so left to eat. Oh, okay. Health boost, wind boost, defense boost. So is wind boost like elemental attack? Critical boost, fury. Oh, I see. 20 food, 15 food. And it just goes up to a certain amount. So defense boost would be nice. I could probably eat all of this, huh? No, because I'm at 70. I'm at 90. Okay, so that's all I can eat. Increases maximum health. So can I see... Oh. It'd be cool if it said, like, this is the effects that you have so far. Oh. Okay. Because chances are he's pretty pissed off at me now. It's weird that the gathering button is left trigger. When Karakuri Katana... Oh, I missed it. What did it say? Shit. Oops. Okay, that's... I guess I can't go back and see it. Oh, it's back up. Oh, I see. There he is. I'll get this mushroom. Shiitake mushrooms! I feel like I'm being followed. Oh, bro, come on, man. Oh, that worked out well. Oh, he's intentionally breaking my stuff. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was a nice hit. I'm in danger. Alright, so what did it say about a gauge or something being full? Oh, I can like specifically target the tail. Chug chug. Glug glug. Oh, I hit the jump button instead of the roll again. I did it again. I love the aerial stuff. Like, that's so cool. Alright, well, it hasn't, aside from Rosh's trees, taking Karakuri thread by wounding Komodo. Okay, so it didn't say anything about sharpening, so I'm gonna assume I don't have to sharpen. Which is, you know, one less thing to worry about. Long lost letter obtained. There's no hope of clearing the fields for cultivation with so many Komodo in evidence. And the landscape is far too precipitous to create additional areas for habitation. Moreover, there's a lack of hunters to tackle the growing Komodo threat. I conclude that the region has no value to the Ago clan. I recommend that the indigenous peoples are left to their own devices, perhaps install a notional steward and levy some taxes. Okay. Oh, tutorials. Okay, yeah. Weapon gauge, okay. Slash, pummel, and lunge. Okay, filling the release gauge enables you to invoke the Karakuri Katana's tribute fully with right trigger X or Y. All the weapon's attack attributes will be strengthened while it's in the unbound state, so you can take it out with right trigger and B. But where's the gauge? I don't see the gauge. So if I go... Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, it's the blue gauge. Okay. Got it. Just trying to remember all the buttons. Digging the music a lot more than Monster Hunter music. Alright, so if I... No. I want to... Oh, he's pissed. Bro, did he just, like, lay a tree down? I can't unbound now. Maybe I actually have to, like, once per combat or something. Also notice there isn't a timer to kill the monster. Ah. That's a good point. Ow. So he's a little pissed. What is that? Rage till fact. Oh, so he's dropping stuff. Oh, the gauge had to be full, probably. Yeah. There it is. Oh, that was the big hit. Oh, it's like a whip. Oh, it's freaking cool.
Woman.
Dude. I hate Longsword and Monster Hunter. This is really cool. Make sure the woman back at the camp. Now you can conjure springs. Oh, like an actual spring. Oh. So it like shoots you forward. The hell is that? Befriend? Tsukumo are hunters' aids. They have a number of different forms, and you can enhance them at a campfire. Did I just find a Palico? Sorry, a Kmart Palico. You can make allies of any Tsukumo that you come across on your travels. They're mysterious creatures that have been helping hunters since ancient times. At campfires, you can make various changes to them and the way they assist you. You collect the monster. I finished him, which is seems to be the same as carving. So I got loot from him. Should you be this close to me? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so I think I can fast travel, it said. Types of Karakuri. Use the kimono orbs that you obtain by hunting kimono to awaken new types of Karakuri or strengthen Karakuri you've already awakened. Oh my god, it's a talent tree. Oh my god, it's a huge talent tree. Pile driver Karakuri. What? Okay. Okay, so the Karakuri is the building stuff, right? So yeah, I can make that. I can make a forge. But I have to spend orbs on this, right? Yeah, it costs 20 orbs. I have 240. Or whatever that is. Drying rack. Okay, I see. Drying rack, field forge. Okay, so that's for cooking, and that's for making weapons. Hunting tower. Okay, wow, there's a lot. Inventory. Okay. I need to know what the, like, currencies are. Oh, this is my actual gear. Oh, it keeps track of what you've... Okay. Friends list. Oh, equipment. There we go. Documents, tutorials. Oh, okay, so it's like the... Okay. Habitat, number slayed, hunt 5 to unlock information. That's kind of cool. Physical effectiveness. Okay, so yeah, it's really good. My slash is really good. Looks like it's weak to fire. and most ailments, which makes sense. The head's the softest. Okay. Hunting rose. Okay, so if you hit the tail, you get the plum. You break the face, you get the pelts. Let's call him. Oh. Oh, it drops different stuff? When it's pissed off? Oh. This seems every bit as complicated as Monster Hunter, or even more so. Okay, so... No, what did I do? I didn't want to do that. Travel. Fast travel back to camp. Okay. It seems more complicated because it's new stuff. Alright.
Who are you?
Nobody important.
You're a hunter? You must have saved me. How can I possibly repay you? I'd be dead by now if it wasn't for you. Sorry, I'm Natsume, a blacksmith from Minato, the small town just beyond here. I came to collect materials, but I must have been knocked out when that kemono attacked. That's the last I remember.
Well, I'm heading to Minato myself.
Oh, really? I'd be glad to show you the way in that case, only... Well, a single look saves 100 questions, as they say. Come with me.
Who says that? I've never heard anybody say that.
There was a bridge there, you see? Linking the Harugasumi Way here to the other side. That's where Minato is. It must have collapsed with that big tremor before. I suppose it was the tremor that scared the kemono and made it jump out in front of us. Oh! This is bad. I have to find Ujishige-san.
Ujishige-san. Let's make sure you're alright first.
But he only came with me because I insisted. I've put him in danger. Perhaps mortal danger? Wait. You're a hunter, though. So presumably you earn a living taking on hunting missions? Would you track down Ujishige-san for me? I'll do what I can to help as well, of course.
Alright.
Arigato. I won't forget this. It was a Kohakunushi that attacked us. The Minato hunters call them Sap Scourge. They're always causing trouble. You'll need a decent weapon to take it on. But I might be able to help with that. We blacksmiths can't fight kemono, but give me a workbench and I'll hone any weapon you can throw at me.
Why do you want me to throw weapons at you? Yeah, so that's the only thing.
So,
it's like...
Shall we head back to the camp? Gather our thoughts?
I'm so not used to these kind of names. Can I talk to that thing? Wait, I thought we were at camp. Why are we not at camp? Let's mine this rock. Okay. Camp's that way.
Yeah.
Ah, snag the shroom. What the hell's up with the bear? Train? Oh, it's like a training dummy. Okay. Okay. Territory attack release. I gotta fill the gauge first. That's pretty cool. So it's kind of like demon mode with the dual blades. Yeah, no, in Monster Hunter. Okay, that's really cool. How it gives you like. No, no, whoa, what the hell? I want to get rid of that. Put it like over here.
I wonder if there's anything here I can use as a makeshift workbench.
Info screen, select Karakuri. So I guess we need to make the forge, right? Workbench, hearth, anvil, and tools essential for forging armor and weaponry. And if a new weapon is needed or armor needs replacing out in the wilderness, hunters can play at being smiths themselves. This is going to cost some water.
An anvil? Out of thin air? That must be some sort of karakuri power.
Damn right.
Sugoi. Right. Now I have an anvil. I can make myself useful. Luckily, the tools I brought with me weren't damaged, so all I need is materials, and then I should be able to make you a bow and arrow or sword or something. Probably not quite what you're used to, but I'm sure I can come up with something that suits. Could I maybe have a look at that karakuri katana of yours? I'd love to dismantle it and find out exactly how it works. Don't worry, I don't mean right now. First, we have to find Ujishige-san and a way back to Minato. Let's talk about it then.
Ujishige. Ujishige. Ujishige-san. Ask Natsume to do some forging.
I'm a little limited in what I can do here, but I'll try my best to help Ujishige-san.
Forge a
Stronger
weapon?
and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine.
What's that?
I'm a little limited. Which one are we talking about?
Oh, okay, there we go. So can I... Oh, okay. So I can't upgrade this, right? Like, that's what I have equipped. Oh, there we go. So that is... That'll increase the attack power. Rage Tail Belt. Can I look at it? That'll give me crit. What's Savage +2? Skill details. Increases attack. Boosts the chance of elimination crit. I want to look at it. Why can't I look at it? I want to see how cool it looks. Well, probably just attack power is better. I don't know. So there's Katana, Nodachi, a bow, Maul, battle-bladed Wagasa, and some question marks. I guess we can hit the trading dummies with them and see, right? I do want to check out the bow. And that we could upgrade. If we want.
I'm a little limited in what I can. With some more materials,
Okay.
I could.
Convenient
make you some
long-range weapon that
very
requires
strong
great
armor.
technique but offers great maneuverability. Switch between two stances with X. Strengthen your bow with Y to alter performance of arrows. Shoot with right trigger. Haya arrows, shot from a horizontal bow hold, stick to the kimono where they land. Then Otoya arrows, shot from a vertical bow hold, can resonate with Haya arrows already in the kimono's body, deal additional damage. Okay, so load them up with one and detonate them with the other. By strengthening your bow with Y, you can fire high-performance arrows, or by holding right trigger immediately after pressing Y twice, fire deadly high-powered. What? Reduce your vulnerabilities by strengthening your bow, or quickly changing your stance after releasing an arrow. Can also unleash a plethora of different attacks, for example, by firing from a special stance after a jump, or having made use of Karakuri. Will it give me the, like, tutorial again? Yes. Okay, so... low power, multiple hits on a kimono can reduce a resonant arrows. Alright, so can I... Whoa! Alright, so am I Haya? How do I know if I'm Haya? Okay, so you don't charge it up. This one you charge up. Okay, that's cool. I don't know how I did that. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, I was hitting Y to change stances. So it's just X that changes stance. Bolstering your bow results in increased power up to 2 levels. Okay. So at 1 level. Okay, that's interesting. Right trigger and mid jump. Okay, so yeah, definitely much more range. Okay, bow's pretty cool. Bow's really cool. Probably gonna take a bow on the next hunt.
The sapskirts tend to take any prey they catch back to their nests. If you can get the kemono on the run, it should lead you back there. Of course, that means you'll have to get the better of it in battle first. Is that something you're ready to do?
Yeah, sure, anytime.
You're very confident. That's reassuring. Meeting you really was a stroke of luck. Still, it may be worth holding off a little while to hunt for some more kemono materials first. With materials, I can make stronger equipment. If you think my smithing skills could help, don't hesitate to ask. I feel awful making Ujishige-san wait, but I want you to have the best chance of saving him.
Well, I'm sure Ujishige-san will be fine, right?
The sapskirts like I'm a little limited in what I
Okay,
can do here, but I'll try.
kind of
Have
armor
a
can
think
we make?
about which of my little ones you're most interested in.
Fresh fern headgear. Is this so that's 7 defense, 8 defense. See, lizard blooms. So we can get the stuff from this just from small kimonos. It looks like quite a bit more armor. I like how it automatically like previews it. Right, so we need small crystal ore, ancient lumber, lizard bloom. I can get these gloves. These are rage tail fangs. Oh, see, this is weak to fire. Increases the amount of Karakuri thread you can extract in one go. No, because I think I want to
I'm a little limited.
upgrade
Which
my
one are we
bow.
talking about?
Yeah. Wow, that's quite the increase in damage. And then that is more Rage Tail stuff. Bear thread. Okay, so I think I like the way these weapon trees are set up better than in Monster Hunter, because they're pretty obtuse in Monster Hunter, and they they intentionally try to hide from you what it could be until you get it right. That's cool. Use farm materials to raise your weapon tree. Yeah, I mean that's.
I'm a little limited in what I can do here.
Like, so far, I like the things that are different. Take quest travel. Alright, so we should get this for food, right? That is a sign. Flying vine. Hunting tower. Seek out kimono in the wilderness, sends out pulses from the turret, uses the echoes to return chart the lay of the land and locations of kimono. Okay, so it's like a scouting tower. I think we'll just go out for a little walk and see what we can find after I build my drawing. Processing bring out special qualities in food. The processing gauge increases you add the ingredients you'd like to use. To generate more processed items, the more sections of the gauge are filled. Processing takes some time to complete, so you might want to continue hunting tasks while you wait. So we can dry some shiitake mushrooms. Can't use a different type, so you can only do one type. Okay. Oh. Oh, because it's a vegetable. Okay. Got it. So dried vegetables. Alright. So we'll let those go.
Please, bring Uchishige-san back safe for me.
Maybe we should get the tower thing. Target kimono discovered. Ah. Quest assistance. Okay. Is it a rage tail? I don't really know what it is. Conjure a hunting tower to be able to detect. Oh yeah, I did that. Already did that, y'all. Cane Crown Viper. That doesn't look like a rage tail. So it doesn't just spawn a new instance for your hunts. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it seems to be like one world. Not weak. What the hell is this? Hunter's Gate. Touch one of the Hunter's Gates dotted around the landscape to visit another hunter on an assist mission. A special symbol indicates hunting grounds with social tags that match your own. If you select one of these, you're guaranteed to become hunting partners. So it's like responding to an SOS. I think it sounds like. I think that's actually the thing we're supposed to be getting. Seems pissed, too. Hi, how you doing? Ow. Oh, I love that. You use a spring. Oh! I didn't mean to hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. Interesting. It says hi back. Yeah, right. Cubed meat. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, gotta hold it. Ancient lumber. Oh, I need that. Now conjure more dragon Kurukuri here. Oh, so I can make like a camp here. Alright, so this way. Sukubo. Maybe a fast travel point? Yeah, maybe. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the tower thing, or the tree. Okay, yeah, I can get, If I sneak up on him, can I pet him? Or do I have to kill him? Yes, I can pet him. Batrachian Dragonstone. Oh god, it's a, what you call it? That does the clapping thing. It's a Pteranodon. I want to pet you, my man. I want to pet. Alright, well. Ooh, deep water, that's a thing. What is that? Just bamboo, I guess. Ah, what the hell? I don't know if that's worth doing. Yeah, it feels good. I don't know if there. Ah! I don't know if there's a limit to how many arrows I can stick in them. Dude. Ah. What's this? Kimono orbs. Okay, that's what the round things are. The currency. What is that? Oh, ancient lumber. Not weed? It's not weed, man. Oh, is that another thing? There we go. Befriended another Sukuma. Oh yeah, I wanted to see about what we could do with them. I forgot. Small mist crystal. I think this was the right way, huh? Yeah. What the hell is that? Oh my god! This game seems pretty cool. Wish I could play it. Well, I mean, you know, you can share the journey with me. Alright, ready spring. A couple of those. Oh yeah, bruh. Oh, then it's that thing. Ah, get wrecked. Ah! What the hell? What just happened? Ah, no, 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 no. Ah, what is going on? We get down here where I can actually see. Dude. No, 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 no. Drink. Oh. Did I cart? I think I carted. I carted. That's... Damn. You return to a tent when you perish. Pick convenient locations, set up your base camps. Okay. Yeah, dude did not play around. Oh, dude, we're all the way up there. Okay. And also, I didn't eat. So I'm gonna blame it on that. Maybe we should, farm some of the other ones first. I mean, we're in it now. Alright. It's gonna kind of be a long walk back, though. That's still drying, yep.
I'm a little limited in which one are we talking about?
I don't know if I want to try a new weapon. Yeah, we'll just keep it the bow and we'll finish hunting him.
In what I can do here.
Yeah,
Have a
forge
think
more armor.
about
I
which
can.
of my little ones you're most interested in.
Alright, so I get the full set of this.
I'm a little limited.
Can we also upgrade our weapons
I'm a
somewhere?
little... Alright. Let's see what I can do for you.
No. I could do a side grade. Yeah, because I need more Rage Tails for that.
I'm a little limited.
So I'm gonna end up fighting more Rage Tails anyway. So what? Oh, there it is. Long walk back. So it looked like I had three carts. So I wonder what happens if you cart 3 times on them. How they're gonna handle that, since it's not like a hunt that I could really lose. Like, it's not an instance hunt. Unless they just have him, like, get away. Have to learn to look for all the gathering stuff. What is that? Small crystal ore. Okay. Might take a penalty. Yeah, I don't know. There was like the three cubes that showed up and one disappeared. So that indicates like 3 lives to me. So this is all clearly places where I've fought stuff. Yeah, I don't know the area yet at all, even a little bit. Is that mine? Or is that a... Oh, that's a new one! What's that? Oh, another dragon thingy. So, if I put a tent here, can I respawn here? Or do we need the campfire? Focal point of a camp. So I think if I put a campfire here, maybe I can travel here. No, I think it is the tent. I'm trying to figure out what part of it I need. Yeah, so it's a tent. Okay, so a tent. Enhanced Tsukumo. Attack form, defense form, assist form, threader. Defense gives me health boost. Attack gives me attack. Tsukumo bolt on healing. Oh, so he'll heal me. Thread recharge speed. Oh, he'll heal. He will heal. Well, I don't have enough for that. Health boost. I guess we go defense for now. The amount of thread you can hold is increased to 13. All right. Alright. And remember to eat this time. Yeah, there it is. Sneak attack! No, 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 no. Ah, bitch. Glowing spot, is it critable? I don't know. No, god damn it. Oh god. This is so much like Monster Hunter that I keep hitting the Monster Hunter binds for everything. Okay, yeah, it looks like things that you could knock off of him. So aim for the glowy spots, I guess. Some more potions. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I did get the mushroom. Nice. Chip lumber. Knotweed. Shiitakes. A berry bright squirrel. No, I was trying to sneak so I can like pet you. Well, I guess you just pocket them. Make pocket squirrels. Oh, this looks like his lair or something.
You there! I'm up! Above your head! It's hung me up to dry like a daikon. But you look like a hunter. Give me a hand before this amber hardens and I can't breathe. What's got a karakuri?
Nice. Okay, so he said up. I don't see anybody up. There? Oh, there he is. Did I just kill him? Ah! Bro, not cool. Ah! I can't. Okay, so when I tried to roll or tried to slide, it was just like, nah, bro, let's go. Oh, yeah, he's pissed. Ah, dude.
It's beginning! Keep it up!
No, 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 no! Ah, beautiful. No. Oh, you gotta keep your weapon out. Ah! No, no, no. Ah. He's alive, you didn't kill him. Okay, well, I mean, that's good, I suppose.
Actually did it. Maybe I should say prayers more often.
Down you go. That is a fucking arrow, man. It's more like a pike. Okay, so 300 kimono orbs minus 100 because I had a defeat. So it looks like 300 and you lose 100 each time.
And set me free.
So probably 3 carts and you're done, yeah.
I owe you. If you hadn't shown up, there'd be a handsome statue of me in amber here by now. The karakuri you were using seemed interesting. Not like anything I've seen before. Who exactly are you? Not a regular hunter, that's for sure.
Yes, I'm a regular hunter.
If you say so. Oh, my apologies. I should have introduced myself. I'm Daidoji Ujishige, Minato's most revered veteran.
Daidoji Ujishige. I assumed you were.
You mean you know of me? Ah, Natsume! That explains it. She roped you into doing her dirty work for her. Well, I'm glad she's unharmed. So where's the young blacksmith now?
She's at my crib.
Oh, you made camp, did you? In that case, lead the way. Much as I like the idea of a statue in my honor, I don't want to give the kimono another chance to make it. We should find Natsume as quickly as possible.
Okay, so legit? Flying Vine Dragon Karakuri. Use Flying Vine Dragon Karakuri to move rapidly around the wilderness. You can conjure them in lots of different places, and by creating corridors to fly across, you'll find it easier to pursue kimono. Legit? That was way worse than Monster Hunter. Okay, so I guess they want me to make one to go back to the camp. Oh, to get across the bridge, I guess. I need to... Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, zipline.
I'm really losing my touch if I can be caught by one of those balls of resin these days.
Yoink. Yoink. Alright, Toad Boys. I guess if I climb up...
There are materials that could be used for forging around here. There was once a big outpost here. This place was thriving. Now it's just a kimono-infested wasteland.
tall, huh? Oh, bro. Ah! Okay. I guess we'll go this way. Hey, it's me, lizard boys. Bro, I want to pet you. I want to pet you. Yeah. Go to sleep, baby. Lizard bloom. I guess I need to get like high up to do a zip line, right? I suppose it probably doesn't actually matter. I'm poisoned. I got poisoned from petting the lizard? I'm gonna pet you, boy. I'm gonna pet you. Now I'm gonna shoot you. Went boom. Red meat. Yeah, so I need to be like probably killing them to like stock up on some food if nothing else. So can I zip line up the mountain?
You've got a lot of unusual karakuri up your sleeve.
Oh, I can shoot to a tree. Ah! Splat. Oh, hey, another thing. Tsukumo. Alright, so, yeah, I definitely want to put one here. I guess I should have put it lower on the tree so I could reach it to go back out. Huh?
There you are!
Here I am.
Ujishige-san! You're alive! Thank you so much for bringing him back.
Yeah, you licked this hunter's boots. I didn't want to come along in the first place. I certainly wasn't expecting to pay for the sake with my life. You're damn lucky you happened upon such a skilled hunter who was willing to help you out. Otherwise, as I said to my new best friend here, I'd be preserved in amber right now, exposed for all to see.
You paint a grim picture, Ujishige-san. It really was fortunate. You're right.
Did you see this one in battle? Excellent form, and the karakuri master too.
I know. Creating karakuri out of thin air like that? That's a skill I simply have to learn.
Well, the karakuri lessons will have to wait. I'd like to get back to Minato before any more kemono take an unhealthy liking to me.
I'd love to get back too, but unfortunately, the bridge has collapsed.
What?
People will realize something is wrong soon enough and come to repair the bridge, I'm sure. But it probably won't be for a while.
And in the meantime, we're stuck out here, are we?
Karakuri might get us back.
A karakuri? How would we...
Zipline,
You're
baby.
thinking of a flying vine, are you? I know the hunters of Minato used to use them.
A flying vine? What are you talking about? Explain it in words an old samurai would understand.
Well, it might be possible to show you, I think.
Bro, you used 2 on the way here. You fart.
Sman. You think you can show me some food first, maybe?
You probably haven't eaten a thing since we were attacked, have you? I know I haven't.
Shall I make us something?
Oh no, we couldn't possibly ask you to do that. You've already done so much.
Oh, come on, Natsume. Don't tell me you're not ravenous, too. If the hunter's happy to cook, we should be happy to eat. And it just so happens I have some ingredients with me. So, chef, want to get to work before these rumblings get any louder?
I would think him being so experienced, he would know of the flying vines.
All right now, I've had a bellyful. That wasn't a bad meal, Chief. Sate. Let's not linger here any longer. Time for that karakuri you mentioned that was going to get us home. And once we are safely back in town, there'll be a cup of sake with your name on it.
It was just what we all needed. Now, what can I do to help? Although smithing is about all I...
So, so a cool little touch there. Her hands were like
What the
sooty
hell
and
was
black.
that?
It came from over Minato way.
Yeah, so I think because they talk about like the hunters of Minato used to use them, Minato used to use them, and it seemed like it was kind of like a lost art. Like, I don't know, they're not surprised to see it, but like I don't think a lot of people know how to do that anymore. And yeah. It sounded like she was more than willing to have you cook. I know, right? I'll go and see.
I'll go with you. I want to see what's happening with my own eyes.
Have you lost your mind? That roar clearly came out of something big. It's too dangerous.
Minato may be threatened, Uchishige-san. And anyway, I'll have this able hunter with me. I'll be alright.
Even so, you can't... I'm wasting my breath, aren't I? Fine. I'll wait here. But if a kimono shows, I'll be easy prey.
Bro, quit being a little girl
You'll have
about
to do
it.
the scouting alone. I'd only slow you down.
We could end up in battle with a kimono. We must go prepared.
If you're going, then go. Just be careful.
Alright.
Stay well clear of any kimono.
Dried vegetables. That was only 1 dried vegetables? Wait. I put like 6 things on there. I guess it's worth 40 food. Okay, so it makes them into one thing.
Are you ready? I'd like to go as soon as possible.
So if I do more dried vegetables, I should get 1, but it'll be like a lot more, right? So that's vegetable. And there's different colors. Lots of dried knotweed. Oh, do we want to like vary it? Oh, okay, so this will give me 3 dried vegetables with health boosts. And defense boost. but it still only gives me health and defense boost. So yeah, I might hold up on that until I understand it a little better. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. Good lord, that sap beast thing was insane. This game is so damn cool. I love it. Yeah, I'll hold this character in case we want to play more on stream, but there's no way I'm not gonna play this game when I have some chance. So let me know if you want to see more, and we'll just we'll see how it goes. But in any case, thanks for joining us tonight. Everybody enjoy your weekends, be safe. We'll catch you back here on Monday. I'll take care.